Hello, this is a daily painting. I'm Michal, and this is a channel and series about showing up and fighting every day for a new, brave concept to come out. And exactly, we are working right now on universal energy that flows through all living, non-living beings. It's a universal force, universal idea, and as such, I'm treating it with the yellow color palette, and I'm trying to embrace a different type of stylistic approaches of how we can make that energy visible. We start a new painting, we need to start with the undercoat. I work with this one, and has a much more sandy color. Very beautiful color. Kind of muted. Good to break it down slightly with this yellow. You can really tell how acrylic paint leaves way more visible marks, which is impressive, but at the same time quite hard to work with because what if you want to have a unified structure under it and less, if I may say so, characteristic, you know? Because there might be a point, right, when you want your brushes on the foreground to be way more contrasty. I kind of like it. It's a funny thing because this kind of desert vibe that I'm trying to achieve, that energy flowing. It's give me this gold texture. There's not every painting that can be defined through this kind of way of painting. You know, abstract paintings are more forgiving when it comes to this wash technique. Once you start defining, you know, details like that are more characteristic to a human, for let's example, then obviously brain picks up very quickly on incorrectness, the perspectives, and so on and so on. This painting is slightly different because I wanted to be a little bit more barbaric with it, let's say. But right now I'm just really enjoying making those marks. I don't know, this technique kind of calls me, it's so intuitive. This amount of paint, you know, and it's a shame to not use it. So what I'm gonna try to do is just do more backgrounds with it and quickly gonna rewind them and come back to this one. It's funny, I used to love to hide canvas texture because I thought the finished painting is the one that doesn't show tooth. I mean, the texture that comes naturally from the linen. Oh no. And now I'm like really enjoying the texture of it. Don't want to hide it as much. Kind of becomes part of my kind of way of expressing certain value. Okay, there's another one. Let's make a couple of small ones. So I'm just trying to use all my paint. It's really actually a fun, relaxing process that doesn't take much creative energy, yet is so basic. You know how feeling like you are a kid, even for adults, there's those comic books that you can fill out, with colors. And I think there is something to be said. Interesting. Even that is interesting to me, Like this way of expressing yourself is quite relaxing and fulfilling. The thing doesn't have to be anything. It's also cool, like playing with brush in the form of like this. Almost a Japanese brush and trying to find something symbolic in it. It doesn't ask for much commitment, this kind of painting. In terms of like, okay, it works. If it's not, it's not. It's very fulfilling. Correct. Very relaxing. I wonder how this sounds of doing those things, how it sounds in the edit. Because I really like the way how the brush touches the canvas. Maybe it will be the episode about just making backdrops, like not even exciting ones, but just about doing backdrops. I think there's something in it. It's very soothing and relaxing. The question is that I have, does everything that I post needs to provide some wow factor and effect, or it can be just that too? because I mean that's the part of the work too, and it's very satisfying in some way, so maybe it's okay. Maybe it can just be that. Still have more paint. Oh, how about the surprise? Pleasant surprise. I'm not actually doing anything. thinking about buying a bag of the sand and getting a stick, spreading sand on the floor, and painting with it. The non-committal marks. Something about the color and how it works with the texture, how it ages it, and how it becomes it. Provides this almost sensation of some story of the person far, far away, that is alone on the desert, but it witnesses its spirit in different in different moments, in different forms, and it spends so much on the desert that becomes one entity with it. Some weird way it asks me, like, what is my element? Or rather, maybe it asks, not what is it, but rather, can you sense it? Can you immerse yourself in it? Doesn't care in what environment it is, it cares that it is. Yeah. I think we are 32 minutes. I think, yeah. Was maybe intro a little bit longer, but I think it's a beautiful maybe ending. I didn't thought that this is gonna happen this way, and making this backdrop start evolving and evolving in me. I find it like very beautiful exercise to find that re-entry into the artistic development and creative journey. Sometimes when I create, really, I stop talking so much because there's so much emotion that the words cannot express. Like emotion, like the general wave of the things, the moment when you stop becoming a human and you transport yourself to somewhere else. Partly I'm doing this video because I want to document this process of becoming less, and through that becoming what I always was, what I forgot. Samsara. Oh, okay, my beautiful ancestor paintings. How much pleasure it is in it for me, to you, to us. Every time I actually grab this canvas and tools, I feel this is the right thing to do. Yeah, think about grabbing your own tools also. Today I almost stopped painting. I had this idea that I'm busy and have so much to do. I actually did a lot. I completely rearranged my whole studio. And then I have so many things, so many places to be in. But yeah, I decided that I'm just gonna be here. And I couldn't be more happy because of it. All right, to the next one. It's funny, hey, you can do this. You can do. All right.